They say all roads lead to Scranton, and if that's true, then this one to Scranton runs straight through toll roads. Imagine this. You're running late. Maybe it's the holidays. Maybe it's just a Tuesday. And there it is, the toll booth. A line of brake lights as far as you can see. People fumbling for quarters in their cup holders, tapping their steering wheels, watching the clock. You need exact change, but you've got nothing but a $20 bill. Now picture this. You just glide through. No stopping, no cash, no fumbling. Just a little beep and you're gone. That little beep? That's E-ZPass, and it was invented by a kid from Scranton. And nobody has told his story yet. Until now. E-ZPass is the largest interoperable toll collection program in the world. 45 agencies, 19 states. Every single day, 49 million E-ZPass transponders let American drivers skip the toll line. 49 million. That's more than live in California. $14 billion in toll revenues collected electronically every single year. It saves millions of Americans time on their commute, time back with their families, time that traffic used to steal right out from their day. And the man who built it grew up in Scranton's historic hill section. He pumped gas for a living and washed dishes to impress a girl. And he changed the way America drives. His name is James J. Eden, but everyone in the highway business calls him JJ. JJ Eden grew up on Monroe Avenue, then Harrison Avenue, right here in Scranton. He graduated from Scranton Technical High School in 1970. By his own description, he was a hippie with long hair down to his shoulders in a field that, as he put it, a lot of people didn't understand. Computers. He was obsessed with cars. He pumped gas at Dave's Mobile, learned to fix engines, and after graduation, he bought himself a 1963 Ford Galaxie 500 and souped it up. He knew carburetors, two barrels, and Holly-4s. Real car guy stuff. And he met the love of his life at the Castle restaurant, where he washed dishes and she cleared tables. Her name was Winifred Snyder, and they just celebrated 50 years of marriage. After graduating from Ryder Technical Institute in Allentown, JJ landed a technician job at a company called Centronic Technology. $3 an hour and a company car, a yellow Ford Galaxie with an army green interior. His job? Maintaining Pennsylvania Turnpike toll booths. The Eden family used to drive that same turnpike on Sunday afternoons when JJ was a kid, stopping at Howard Johnson's for ice cream. J.J. Eden was literally born to do this job. By 1986, the Pennsylvania Turnpike had hired J.J. as assistant chief engineer, and the problem was impossible to ignore. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, major highways, major bridges, major tunnels, all backed up at toll plazas. Lines stretching for blocks. Pollution, accidents, frustration. Traffic engineers knew something had to change. JJ was at a conference in Boston when it clicked. He got to talking in a hallway with colleagues from New York and New Jersey, because the best conversations always happen in the hallways. And he said, well, there's this technology. He heard about radio frequency identification technology developed at Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. The military used it to track troops in the field. It didn't work great for that, but JJ saw something else entirely. He saw a toll booth without a line. Here's the thing. He wasn't the only one with ideas. Getting 7 different government agencies, 3 from New York, 3 from New Jersey, and 1 from Pennsylvania to agree on anything? That was the real challenge. In 1988, JJ co-founded the Interagency Group. 7 agencies, 3 states, building something nobody had ever built before. And they fought. Oh, they fought. JJ once said, and I love this, We fought over what you would consider now stupid things, like what color the transponder should be and what we should name it. The 6 agencies from New York and New Jersey almost always split 3-3. Every close vote ended in a tie, and J.J. Eden, the one guy from Pennsylvania, broke every single one of them. He didn't just have the technical vision. He wrote the business rules. He wrote the operating procedures. He was the person who figured out how 3 states, 7 agencies, and a whole lot of competing egos could actually function as one single system. But here's where it gets really interesting. Even the banking community didn't think it was possible. Nobody believed 3 states could share a business model that actually worked. JJ made it work anyway. In 1990, E-ZPass launched in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. By 1993, it was changing everything. Real quick, if you're new here and you love discovering stories like this one, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We tell these stories every single week, right here on All Roads Lead to Scranton. Okay, back to JJ. JJ went on to lead Lockheed Martin's entire electronic toll collection division. He helped build the first modern toll facility in North Carolina. He founded the Alliance for Toll Innovation. He's testified before the United States Congress on the future of transportation technology. And in 2022, more than 50 years after he first started maintaining Pennsylvania Turnpike toll booths, the American Road and Transportation Builders Association inducted J.J. Eden into their Transportation Development Hall of Fame. He called it the honor of his lifetime. And in the very next breath, he named every single person who helped him build it. Larry Yermak, Linda Spock, Mike Asher, John Schaefer, P.J. Wilkins. That is who J.J. Eden is. J.J. once said something that struck me. Tolling's not something you choose. It's something that chooses you. He still rebuilds old cars. He still mentors the next generation because he watches young people struggle with career choices and he never stops reaching back. He still chases the next innovation because at the end of the day, he believes his job is to give people something back. Their time. I'd like to leave everybody's lives a little bit better, he said, whether it's the people who work with me or the people we're serving. And you know what? I think he already has. The next time you glide through a toll plaza, windows up, music on, and you hear that little beep as the gate lifts, or maybe there's no gate at all, think about a kid from Scranton's historic Hills section. The hippie with the long hair and a souped-up galaxy who saw a problem no one else could solve and solved it anyway. From Monroe Avenue to the National Hall of Fame. That's Scranton, my friends. Tell me in the comments, did you know E-ZPass was invented by someone from Scranton? I bet you didn't, and that's exactly why we're here. I'm Miss Scranton, and this has been All Roads Lead to Scranton. I'll see you on the next road trip, and until then, keep moving. Beep beep!